Hello everyone, Colorado here, and today I'm back with another Supercharged Rifle video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 6 weapons that were nerfed in the most recent update, 15.1.2. I was kind of thinking if I was going to do this video since I already made a video of weapons that are back to normal. I decided why not and do the video. So yeah, I'm just going to show you guys 6 weapons that were nerfed in the new update. Now before I start, I know 2 weapons other that actually do not own this game that have been nerfed. Those weapons are the Laser Assistant and the Champion Mercenary down here. I don't know where it is. It's right here. Now the Champion Mercenary used to take 5 shots, now it takes 17 shots, I believe. And the Laser Assistant used to do 4 to 3 shots, but now it takes 9 shots to kill. I just wanted to explain those so people go comment down below that saying I forgot these obvious ones. These were really OP in the game, and I know it. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, help me get to 10,000 subs. I'll try to do something special, I'll try to think of something, and yeah. Let's get into this video. Now the first weapon on this list is the Black Mamba. Back in 15.0 and before the combat system actually got removed, this weapon used to take 5 shots to kill. Now this thing takes 11 or 12 shots to kill, so it's definitely a lot better since this weapon can slow down targets and has a poison effect. It was a little bit overpowered in the last update since it can easily kill pretty much everybody if you actually just start shooting at them, because they start slowing down and it's really easy to actually start hitting them. But luckily this weapon did get nerfed to over half the damage that it already dealt in the last update. Thank God they did it, because it was a little overpowered, not as OP as the other weapons on this list. But yeah, this weapon, luckily it did get nerfed. That's to let you guys know that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this weapon. That's pretty much it that they nerfed about it. They didn't nerf anything else on it. Just the damage, which really needed to be nerfed. And yeah, I'm gonna get on to the next weapon now. Now the next weapon that was nerfed in the 15.1.2 update is the multitaskers. As you guys see right here, it takes a lot more shots to kill now. This weapon was arguably the best backup weapon, or the Champion Mercenary. Both of those weapons were really OP. This weapon used to take 3 or 4 shots to take someone out. Now it takes like 10 or 9. I don't know the exact number, but it takes over half the amount of shots that it used to take. As you guys can see here, this guy should have died by now if it was in the last update, if the combat system was still in the game, but it takes a lot more shots to kill. Thankfully, this weapon was really OP, and a lot of people just spammed the heck out of it. And luckily, Cubic Games kind of did listen, and yeah, they tested the weapon out and stuff, and they needed to nerf it. They had the feeling they needed to nerf it, so they did nerf it. But yeah, this guy should have, that guy I was just shooting at right there, he should have died by now, but he didn't there. He would have died if it was the last update, but it did get nerfed in this update. So yeah, not too much I need to say about this weapon here. I'll try to explain one more, show you guys one more time. Okay, I got 1 hit, 2, 3. He should have died by now if this weapon didn't get nerfed. Come on now. Alright, okay, I didn't get him there. But he would have died if its weapon didn't get nerfed. So yeah, gonna get on to the next weapon now. Now the next weapon on this list is the Supercharged Rifle. This thing, back in the last update, it was arguably the best sniper in this game. This weapon fires way quicker than something like the Prototype or the Prototype S, and it has area damage on it. And it made this weapon really spammy, especially if you use jetpack like this guy's using with his mega gun right now. That weapon was also nerfed since update. I should have put that weapon in. But yeah, this weapon, it's a lot less powerful than it used to be. Not a lot less, but it takes 2 shots, 2 direct shots to actually take someone out. I'm not sure on the area damage. I'm pretty sure it still takes 2 shots. In the last update, if you use the area damage on this weapon, it takes 2 shots, but it takes 2 direct shots to kill someone with this weapon now. And yeah, this guy's saying, ask if I'm real, and I am. Hopefully I'm recording this. But yeah, this weapon takes 2 shots normally, unless someone has a little bit of health damage dealt to them. But normally it takes 2 shots to kill. So yeah, this weapon needed it for ever since this weapon was first introduced. Like, Exotic Gaming made a review on it, and I heard it's a one-shot kill, which is pretty crazy, but they did fix it in this new update, thankfully. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the Supercharged Rifle. Right there, it was a 1-shot, 2 shots, takes that guy out, and perfect example right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Supercharged Rifle. Let's get on to the heavy class now. Now the next weapon on this list is the Soul Thief. Now this weapon used to be one of the more spammy weapons in Pixelgun3D. Pretty much a lot of people, if someone had this weapon, they pretty much use it 80% of the match. But its weapon used to take 1 shot to kill, and it pierce 2 players, so it can kill a lot of people when you're in sound school through the hallway. It can kill at least 3 people at once if people are standing in the right direction. But as you guys see here, it takes maybe 2 or 3 shots. I don't know exactly how many shots it takes, but it's not one shot anymore. I know, but it takes 2 or 3 shots to take someone out now, which is good enough. Good enough since the original weapon, the original version of this weapon, the Hedgehog, it used to take 4 shots in the old update, but that weapon can now compete against the Soul Thief because that weapon does explode on impact whenever you hit somebody with the Hedgehog. Now the Soul Thief definitely not probably be as popular of a weapon. For some reason, one shot's a turret. I guess turrets are really that weak, but yeah, this weapon definitely not as OP as it was in 15.0 or 14. Or maybe below that. I don't remember the update numbers that well, but yeah, definitely a good step for this weapon. I don't know if headshots actually do a lot more damage, but this weapon's still not that bad. You can still get a lot of kills with it. Definitely not as OP as it was back then, though. Now, the next weapon on this list is the Hurricane. This weapon got buffed when the combat level system came out. This thing was ridiculously overpowered. This thing, as fast as it fires, never mind, I can't show an example, but as fast as this weapon fires, this weapon used to take only 1 rocket to kill, which was kind of ridiculous. It was kind of fun to use back then, but not. It was really OP back then. This thing takes 3 shots. Like the Armageddon and the Missile Thrower, they all take the same amount of damage now. You just gotta pick your color, I guess. But this weapon takes 3 shots to kill instead of 1 shot, which is also a good thing. This weapon was also a really OP heavy weapon in the heavy class. It pretty much beats any other one. Thankfully, they did nerf it. So, yeah, not much to say about this weapon. This weapon's it's a pretty standard rocket launcher. But, maybe 2 or, I don't know how many shots it is now, because that took 2 shots instead of 3 shots, but it's not a 1-shot kill, I just know that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the Hurricane, and I'm gonna get on to the last weapon on this list. Now, the last weapon on this list is the Adamant Bomber. Now, this weapon, when it was first released, it was not, I guess, it was kind of exactly like Toy Bomber, but when the combat system came out, this weapon became really OP. I heard on when the combat system came out, when it came out for Android users, this weapon used to be a 1-shot kill. That's what I've heard. But this weapon, they nerfed it a little bit to a 2-shot kill, which was still really OP, but not as OP as it was when it first got introduced to the combat level system. But now this weapon is back to the 4-shot kill that it used to be, which is good. This weapon was ridiculously OP. Like, you could just spam it down the hallways inside of school, and you'll always get at least a kill before dying. And yeah, this weapon, it takes a lot more skill to use than it used to. But yeah, thankfully this weapon did get nerfed. I don't know what else to say about this weapon here. I never really used this weapon, so I kind of know how OP it is, kind of don't. But yeah, it's basically, it takes 3 or 4 shots to kill, which is good. I don't know why I keep contradicting myself how many shots this thing takes, but it takes 4 shots to kill normally. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this list. And leave a like down below if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel. It was a pretty decent video to make here. I was kind of thinking if I was gonna make this video since I already made weapons that were back to normal. But yeah, I decided to make it. For some people that actually don't know how OP these weapons are now. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and help me get to 10K. Like I said at the beginning, I need to get to 10K now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.